In a recent Weverse live broadcast that instantly captured the hearts of millions around the globe, BTS's youngest member, Jungkook, took to the platform on July 27, 2026, for an intimate and emotionally candid session with fans. While these live streams are usually filled with casual banter, music recommendations, and spontaneous karaoke sessions, this particular broadcast took a deeply personal turn as Jungkook spent the vast majority of his time opening up about his enduring bond with fellow bandmate Jimin. Fans watching live were treated to a heartfelt reflection on a relationship that has spanned over a decade, offering a rare glimpse into the profound emotional anchor the two share. Throughout the extended stream, Jungkook spent considerable time walking fans down memory lane, reminiscing about the early days of their traineeship and how their dynamic has evolved into an unbreakable brotherhood. He spoke candidly about how long they have been by each other's side, emphasizing that their connection is not merely a product of their shared career, but a deeply rooted personal history. For Jungkook, Jimin has been a constant presence through every phase of his life, from his teenage years to becoming a global icon, serving as both a pillar of strength and a trusted confidant. One of the most striking aspects of the broadcast was Jungkook's honest acknowledgement of the external pressures and narratives that have occasionally surrounded their friendship over the years. He revealed that throughout their long journey in the spotlight, numerous outside forces and various entities have attempted to create distance between them, whether through baseless rumors, industry pressures, or intentional efforts to drive a wedge into their relationship. Jungkook made it clear that their bond has been repeatedly tested by external circumstances. Despite these persistent challenges, Jungkook expressed a sense of calm resilience, explaining how these outside attempts to divide them ultimately proved futile. He shared that every obstacle thrown their way only served to reinforce their trust and mutual understanding. Rather than pulling them apart, the external noise consistently pushed them closer together, forcing them to rely on each other even more heavily during turbulent times. A significant portion of the live stream was dedicated to Jungkook speaking warmly about Jimin's unwavering kindness and selfless character. He shared tender anecdotes highlighting how Jimin has consistently looked out for him, often putting his own needs aside to ensure Jungkook felt supported and cared for. According to Jungkook, Jimin's warmth is not something created for the camera, but a genuine, everyday reality that has sustained him through some of his most difficult moments. Jungkook emphasized that Jimin's affection and care toward him are simply undeniable, standing as an undeniable truth in his life that no one can dispute. He described Jimin's love as a powerful, steady presence, one that has offered him comfort, guidance, and unconditional acceptance ever since they first met. For Jungkook, the emotional depth of Jimin's devotion is something he holds with the utmost respect and gratitude. As the live stream progressed, the atmosphere grew increasingly resolute, with Jungkook addressing the strength of their connection directly to the viewers. He made it abundantly clear that their friendship is built on a foundation of absolute loyalty, built through years of shared hardships, late-night conversations, and mutual sacrifice. This shared history, he implied, created a sanctuary that no third party could ever truly breach or understand. Reaching the emotional peak of his broadcast, Jungkook delivered a firm, unwavering statement that echoed strongly across the fandom and social media. Looking directly into the camera, he declared with absolute conviction that from the very beginning up until the present moment, absolutely nothing and no one has ever been able to separate him and Jimin. The sheer certainty in his voice left no room for doubt or misinterpretation regarding where he stands. This powerful declaration served as a definitive stance against any past or future attempts to undermine their brotherhood. Jungkook reaffirmed that, regardless of how much time passes or what new challenges the world presents, the bond he shares with Jimin remains completely untouchable. His words resonated not just as a statement of affection, but as a protective stance over a relationship that means the world to him. The emotional weight of the live stream sent ripples through the global ARMY community, as fans quickly took to various social media platforms to express their overwhelming love and support. For many, seeing Jungkook speak so passionately and fearlessly about his bond with Jimin was a deeply touching moment, reinforcing the core values of genuine love and unity that BTS has always championed. Clips of his straightforward statement quickly went viral, trending worldwide within minutes of the stream's conclusion. Observers and longtime followers noted how rare it is for an artist of Jungkook's stature to address external interference so directly and boldly. By choosing to speak his truth openly on a public platform, Jungkook effectively dismantled persistent rumors and reaffirmed the authenticity of their relationship on his own terms. His transparency was widely praised as a brave and refreshing display of emotional maturity and loyalty. The broadcast also served as a poignant reminder of the unique, family-like dynamic that defines the relationships between the members of BTS. Having navigated the unprecedented highs and immense pressures of global stardom together, the ties between the 7 members have often proven to be far deeper than typical professional partnerships. Jungkook's tribute to Jimin highlighted the quiet, personal strength that exists behind their public achievements. As fans digested the emotional content of the livestream, many reflected on how Jimin has historically been a protective and nurturing figure for Jungkook since his youth. Hearing Jungkook vocalize his appreciation so strongly in 2026 underscored how much he values that dynamic, proving that their mutual respect has only deepened as they have both grown older and wiser. Ultimately, the July 27 broadcast stands out as a memorable chapter in Jungkook's personal story, defined by its vulnerability, strength, and unwavering loyalty. By choosing to spend his time reassuring fans and honoring his closest bond, Jungkook offered a powerful testament to the enduring nature of true friendship in an industry that often tests it. As the stream ended, the lasting impression left on millions of viewers was clear. The connection between Jungkook and Jimin remains as solid and unbreakable as ever. From their humble beginnings to their current standing, Jungkook's message was simple, definitive, and eternal. No matter what comes their way, nothing can ever stand between them. The emotional impact of Jungkook's candid live stream resonated immediately across social media platforms, triggering an unprecedented wave of affection and solidarity within the global ARMY community. Within minutes of the broadcast wrapping up, fans flooded platforms like X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok to process the raw honesty displayed by the artist. Millions expressed deep gratitude for Jungkook's willingness to protect his bond with Jimin so publicly, creating an overwhelming atmosphere of love and shared emotional catharsis. Across the fandom, on X, global trending topics were instantly overtaken by phrases celebrating their unbreakable brotherhood, with hashtags like #JungkookLive, #Jikook, and Forever Together dominating the top charts worldwide. Fans shared clips of the moment Jungkook delivered his resolute declaration, adding heartfelt captions that reflected their own admiration. One fan wrote on X, hearing Jungkook say so clearly that nothing can ever separate them honestly brought me to tears. Their bond is so rare and pure, and he guarded it with so much strength today. Another widely shared post highlighted the emotional security Jungkook's words brought to longtime followers who have witnessed their journey over the years. An Instagram user shared a clip of the stream with the caption, "Jungkook didn't just speak his truth. He put an entire shield around his relationship with Jimin." To see him talk about Jimin's endless kindness with so much pride and respect reminds me why this family is so special to us. The sentiment was echoed by thousands of other comments emphasizing how refreshing it was to see an artist address such personal dynamics with zero hesitation. A popular quote circulating on social media read, "Jungkook reminding us that no matter what the world tries to do, what he and Jimin built over a decade is untouchable." That is pure loyalty, and it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever witnessed from an idol. Ultimately, the global response proved that Jungkook's openness did more than just clarify a personal boundary. It united the fan base in a shared celebration of genuine friendship. Across different languages, cultures, and time zones, ARMYs expressed a unified sense of pride, noting that witnessing such fierce loyalty and gratitude between two lifelong companions continues to be one of the most inspiring aspects of following BTS.